America had a secret weapon that played a crucial part in ultimate victory, the language of the Navajo people, developed into a code that the enemy was never able to crack, and which remained secret for years after the war.
While I was at school, we heard about war going on somewhere. Most of it was in Germany, Europe, I think. That was a far away. Then it didn't bother us anyway because it's across the seas. And at the time, we did not know also that there was a problem with Japan. One Sunday afternoon, somebody told us that Pearl Harbor was bombed. The country of Japan had invaded the United States. And I didn't even know that Hawaii was also a part of the United States. That was my understanding of how the war with Japan began. It made us, all of us, kind of very, very mad or very upset, very frustrated that a great country like Japan would do such a thing. Some of our friends enlisted in the Marine Corps. We were told that they were the greatest fighting outfit in the world. And you have to be tough and you have to be mean to be a Marine. And, well, some of us, that's what we wanted to do. It was a great challenge physically to see if we can become a Marine like some of these great big white men, husky white men that put on a uniform and they look tough, and we wanted to be like that. I was 15 years old, and it took some very anxious, frustrating time to get to my 17th birthday so I can enlist in the Marine Corps. I was really sorry that I entered the Marine Corps because the training was so tough. They shave your hair off, and you can't talk to anybody without saying sir. And you were given orders that you got to carry it out. They made you do certain things that they were difficult to do, but you did it. And you learn to like your weapon, treat it as a real good friend of yours, like your wife, your girlfriend. During the course of our training, my drill instructor asked me if I was an American Indian. I told him I was, and then he says, by any chance, are you a Navajo? I said, yes, I'm a Navajo. Well, he says, the Navajos are needed by the United States Marine Corps for special duty. They teach you a way to communicate in battle. The names of weapons, from a small pistol, from a small weapon, all the way to battleships, airplanes, submarines, military units. We're learning it in Navajo. Ships. Big ships were like different types of fish, like whale, seal. Submarine was fish, underwater fish, that's what they call it. The dive bomber was a guinea swallow. You know, the one that dives when it sees something on the ground, it dives for it. No written notes were to be taken out of the classroom. Everything that you learned was stayed in your mind. That's where you kept it. There's a lot of things that happen to you. A lot of close calls. A lot of times you wonder, you were the one that should have been shot because somebody else got in your way and got in the way of that bullet that was coming at you. So these are the things that I think about a lot of times. All the killing, all the bombing, all the burning of bodies, your friends getting killed, All these things are very, very, very distinct. You live with that all the time. The things that happened to you, what you did over there. Well, I feel, anyway, personally, that all that killing, going to war, building the country up for war, and I think that's foolish. I don't think any way about the Japanese people, because their leaders are the one that made the wars, that made plan for war. I don't have personal resentment. We were brainwashed to kill Japanese. So in a war, that's a complete waste of life, even though the American Indians have been mistreated for ever since white man came across. But still, here we are. This is our land. And we have everything we need here. So if it requires a sacrifice, then it should be.